think there might be finally some gravitational pull against wokeism?
Yes and no. I mean, I think there is some evidence that this has been going on, but it radically depends on the kind of corporation you're talking about. Let me give you an example. I mean, I think there's a lot of big corporations like, say, Verizon. I think it's a good example. It's hopelessly woke. It's sort of like it's just being cannibalized, you know, over time. I don't think they care in a way. And something like Disney, for instance, as well, they've lost, a lot, but I see them as on a suicidal course that they're not going to recover from. They're not going to fire all their woke creatives. On the other hand, there's other businesses that this gives the people, if there's enough people who realize the problem, this gives them ammo to help to scale and trim back. But you know, unfortunately, I don't think it's enough to reverse the cultural revolution, although it can be useful to people in those businesses who are engaged in the fight. And look, that's why I go back to a commercial and cultural union for the American people, where we connect people who are being atomized, we curate and bring together people who are doing all this interesting stuff to move in a different direction in practical ways. And then we advocate for people and harness the economic clout of half of America to move things forward. So I think, you know, you're partially right. It's helping. But ultimately, we are going to have to promote an alternative positive vision.
No, I totally agree with that. I just think it adds an element that makes our success more likely. That if we're pushing forward with competitors and we're pressing against these companies, and they're also seeing their profits go down just because of natural economic curves, that it creates the conditions that we might be able to be successful.